You know, the biggest and best things in life are so small. They just are. They're so small. You know, it's gonna sound weird, but I just had a $200 filet mignon and crab dinner. Now, and I also got the cheesecake. Cheesecake was dessert. But all the plates, there's only 2 plates. The filet mignon and the crab was 1 plate, and the cheesecake was another. And the soda wasn't that big either. But, and I gave a nice tip, very, very generous tip. The waiter was very surprised by my tip. So by myself, I went to this restaurant by myself, and wasn't planning on going to the restaurant. It happened to be in the way of me getting to where I was going, and I just made a left turn and went in and said, "Can I have a table?" And I knew it was going to be expensive. Nobody couldn't get a piece of bread out of that place for less than $20. So I knew that going in. I wasn't worried about the money. And God told me, just go enjoy yourself. You deserve it. You earned it. And I did. And what I'm trying to get at is the plates were very small. $200 dinner. I get very small plates. I did not walk out of there feeling like I had to throw up because I ate so much. You know, I didn't have to go to the bathroom because it was just too packed. My stomach was too packed or anything like that. And I ate everything. There wasn't a drop left on the plates, either plate. I had 2 sodas and the bread, the bread I couldn't handle too much, so I kind of left that alone. And I usually do, because the bread's there to get you full before you even get your meal. Most people shout out on it too much, you know. But when you go to a restaurant and they give you a huge plate of food, you're getting crap. You're getting crap. The bigger the plate, the more crap it is. That's why when you go to a diner, they usually give you a big plate of food. It's crap. And, you spend $200 at McDonald's. Let me tell you, you're going to have a lot of food. You're going to have an awful lot of food. So, it's crap. That's why. It's crap. You spend $5 on a large fry at McDonald's, and you spend $10 on a large fry at a bar. There's a big difference. That's why the price is a big difference. And it goes through life, you know. When you break a law, it's just sometimes you don't even know you did it, and they're like, "Excuse me, you broke the law." I'm like, "Well, what are you talking about?" You know, it's like, but most people know when they broke the law, but there are some laws you don't. And well, you broke the law, and you didn't break the law, but it's hard to prove you didn't break the law. But it's a little thing, you know, it's a little thing that's hard to disprove, hard to prove a negative, and would disprove a negative. But I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, it's the little things in life, you know, it's really the little things in life that are the best, you know. You know, when you go to a fancy restaurant and they give you that cucumber this big and it's $250, that's a really good cucumber. Let me tell you. You don't get that cucumber any place else. you know. Might not necessarily be the cucumber itself, but the way they prepared it. That's the reason the price is what it is. And nobody else knows how to prepare it that way. Sometimes I know a lot of them use the liquid nitrogen and stuff like that. And I have never had it, so I can't speak on it. But I know that's one of the methods. And you don't go to McDonald's and get a liquid nitrogen cucumber. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how much liquid nitrogen costs, but I assume it's not that expensive, but I don't know. But maybe they need more of it every time they use it. They have to throw it away, and I don't know. I don't know, but there's a reason. And you don't walk away from those saying, "Oh, I spent too much money." I didn't walk away tonight thinking I spent too much money. I knew what I was going to spend, and that's just the way it is. And I gave the waiter a cash tip. I don't like if you can't avoid putting the tip on the card, because, then it's logistical, it's a nightmare, it's taxed, it's all kinds of everything. If you give him cash, it goes in his pocket, and believe me, he's very happy. And if I ever go back there, which I don't know if I will or won't, but it won't be tomorrow, I can tell you that. Tomorrow I'm back. Well, I don't need a McDonald's, but I'm somewhere, but not there. Got to treat yourself, You only live once. I'm in a dress on a bus. I can get killed on the way home, so at least I had a good meal before I go. What the fuck? Live and let live.